Hello everyone, and this is basically the Obrata here. So in our previous lecture, we had discussed from class 11 JEE Mathematics, the straight line and the pair of straight line, basically in the geometry part. And in the today's class, we'll cover here the most important topic, that the conic sections. So there are four topics: circle, parabola, ellipse, and the hyperbola. And the same things, this is for 2D, and in 3D, in the BSc mathematics, it would become grid circle, paraboloid, ellipsoid, and the hyperboloid. And the total number of questions are coming in the entrance in the JEE Main, that there are 3 or 4 questions, very important topic. And the JEE Advanced 3 questions from this chapter, the conic section. Let's get started. First one, the circle. So one thing I just clarify you that for exam point of view, we just discuss here the chapter summary in a nutshell and go through the previous year problem coming from the JEE Main and Advanced. And basically, first of one, in the circle, that the equation of a circle, number 1, equation of a circle. Equation of circle with center HK and radius R. Center HK and the radius R, that the x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square, this is equal to r square. Next, center at the origin. Origin center means the 0, 0. That the equation becomes x square plus y square is equal to r square. Number 3, equation of circle joining x1, y1 and the x2, y2 has a diameter. This is as a diameter. So this equation would become x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2. This is equal to 0. Next, number 4, general equation. The general equation, just a minute, writing pen is not working now. Now working, that the general equation means x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2ish fy plus c is equal to 0. This is the general equation of the circle whose center is minus g minus f, and the radius is root over g square plus f square minus c, where the g square plus f square is greater than equal to c. Next, length of intercept made by the circle. Length of intercept made by the circle, first of one, that the x-axis, that is the twice root over g square minus c. If the g square minus c greater equal to 0, and for the y-axis it would become twice square root f square minus c if the f square minus c is greater equal to 0. Next, number 5, general equation of second degree. The general equation of second degree states that the x square twice hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 represents a circle if and only if number 1 condition a equal to b, this is not equal to 0. Number 2, coefficient of x y is 0, that is the a is equal to 0. And the number 3, g square plus f square minus ac always greater equal to 0. This is 3 condition for a general equation of second degree represents a circle. Next, results on circle. Second topic, this is topic A, this is B. Results on circle. Number 1, position of a point. So, if the s equivalent to x square plus y square plus 2gx plus twice fy plus c equal to 0, then for point P, next page, then for point P, that is the x1 y1, it would become that the s1 equivalent to x1 square plus y1 square 2gx1 twice y1 plus c equal to 0. So the point P, that is the x1 y1, lies inside the circle. Inside circle means if s1 less than 0 on the circle means the s1 is equal to 0, and the outside the circle, that means the s1 is greater than 0. This is the 3 condition. Next one, very important, that parametric coordinate. Parametric coordinate of a circle x square plus y square equal to r square. This is the r cos theta and the r sin theta, because this point xy satisfy the equation x square plus y square equal to r square. Okay. Now, third one, number 3, equation of tangent on the circle, very important. Equation of tangent. equation of tangent on the circle, that is the x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 at the point x1 y1, that is the x1 plus y1 plus g into x plus x1 plus f into y plus y1 plus c is equal to 0. This is the equation of tangent on the circle. Next, the equation of normal. Equation of normal on the circle at the point x1 y1. So this would become y minus y1 divided by y1 plus f. This is equal to x minus x1 divided by x1 plus z. This is the equation of circle at the point x1 y1. Next, number 5. Equation of tangent and normal. That on the circle x square plus y square equal to r square at the point x1 y1. So this would become x1 plus y1 equal to r square, and the x divided by x1 is equal to y divided by y1. Number 6. Y equal to mx plus c be a straight line is a tangent on the circle is a tangent on x square plus y square equal to r square if and only if the c square equal to r square into 1 plus m square. Okay, this is the condition, c square equal to r square into 1 plus m square. Next, line are tangent to the circle. The lines y equal to mx plus minus r root over 1 plus m square. Two line r plus minus are tangents on the circle that the x square plus y square equal to r square at point. The point is very important. This point is minus rm divided by root over 1 plus m square, comma r square divided by root over 1 plus m square. These are 2 points on the circle of the tangent of the line. Next, number 8. Equation of chord. Equation of chord of the circle that the s equal to x square plus y square plus 2gx plus twice fy plus c equal to 0. This is the circle whose midpoint is x1 y1. Midpoint x1 y1 is t equal to s1. T equal to s1. T means tangent. S1 be the circle where the value of the t equivalent to x1 plus y1 plus g into x plus x1 plus f into y plus y1 plus c, and the s equivalent to x1 square plus y1 square plus 2gx1 plus twice fy1 plus c. Next, Number 9. Length of the tangent drawn from a point outside the circle. This is another important statement. Length of the tangent drawn from a point, the point is x1, y1, outside the circle, that is s equal to 0 square root of s1, 0 square root of s1. Number 10. Circle C1 whose coordinate x1, y1 and the circle C2 be the x2, y2 and the radii r1 and r2 touch each other externally. First condition, touch each other externally. If the condition, the mod of C1, C2, this is equal to R1 plus R2. This is the condition, and the point of contact, that is the R1 x2 plus R2 x1 divided by R1 plus R2 and the R1 y2 plus R2 y1 divided by R1 plus R2. Number 2, touch each other internally. Internally. So internally means mod C1 C2 is equal to mod R1 minus mod R2, and the point of contact R1 x2 minus R2 x1 is divided by R1 minus R2 and the R1 y2 minus R2 y1 is divided by R1 minus R2. This is the point of contact. Next, number 11. Equation of the polar of P with respect to the circle. Equation of the polar of P coordinate x1, y1 with respect to the circle, that is S equivalent to x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. This is the t equal to 0, tangent equal to 0. Next, the equation of radical axis. This is for the JEE Advanced. That is the twice g1 minus g2 into x plus twice f1 minus f2 into y plus c1 minus c2. This is equal to 0. Next, the system of circle. Number 13. Very important. System of circle. So if S is equivalent to x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c, and the S dash equivalent to x square plus y square plus 2z dash s plus 2f dash y plus c dash. If two circle, number 1 condition, if two circle S is 0 and the S dash is 0 touch each other. Then the value of S minus S dash equal to 0 represent the common tangent. Very important concept. The common tangent. And the number 2, that is if two circle S is 0 and S dash is 0 intersect each other. Intersect each other orthogonally. This is very important. Orthogonally. Then the condition 2z dashed plus twice f dashed is equal to c plus c dashed. This is the statement. Next, second one, be the parabola. Second one, be the parabola. So, I first draw a chart here. That first one, the standard form. Standard form. So here the standard form and diagram. Okay. That here this is the x and the y. This is the given parabola. This is x and the y. This is L dashed, whose coordinate here a to a and a minus to a. This is a0 and the length here the 4a. This one. This is the s and here this line x plus a equal to 0. This is z m and the reverse one this one. So this is in similar x minus a equal to 0. Here the point is that the minus is 0 and this that minus a to a, this point minus a to a. Okay, basically the L dashed. This is a point 0 0. This is y. So here the equation, first one, the equation here the equation y square equal to 4x, mind it, and here y square equal to minus 4x. Here the vertex, that is 0 0. Here also be the 0 0 for y square equal to minus 4x. The focus, here the focus means a0 and here be the minus a0 for y square equal to minus 4x. Axis, here the y equal to 0 and this is also y equal to 0. The directrix, directrix here x plus a equal to 0 and here the x minus a equal to 0. Length of latus rectum, very important. Rectum, here the length 4a and here be the 4a, same. Equation of latus rectum. The equation of latus rectum, here the x minus a equal to 0 and here the x plus a equal to 0. These are the difference of these two. Next, the same case happen, I just write here, not discuss elaborately. The standard form of x square equal to 4ay means here this would become this one. I just draw the diagram here. X and the y. Here this one become y plus a equal to 0. This is same. The L and L dashed. This is the 0a. Okay. This is basically a, that the 0 0. This is x and the y. And this is the equation of x square equal to 4ay. You just write the same for the equation vertex, focus, axis, directrix, length of latus rectum, equation of latus rectum. And here this would become minus 2a 0. And here the another one, that for x square equal to minus 4ay, this would become this side. This one. This is the equation of y minus a equal to 0. This is point A, 0, 0, latus rectum 4a, and here this point 0 minus a, okay, L and L dashed. This is the length of 4a and here is this point of S. S means the focus. This is the equation of x square minus 4ay. You just write all the things for these two equations. Next, number 2. Number 1, parametric equation coordinate. Parametric equation. Here the x equal to 80 square and the y equal to 280. This is a parametric equation of the parabola because it satisfies the equation y square equal to 4x. Next, tangent to the parabola. Tangent to the parabola at the point x dash y dash. The equation is y dash equal to twice a x plus x dash at the point 80 square twice 80 parametric coordinate, that is equal to ty equal to x plus 80 square. Okay, this is the equation of tangent. Next, condition that a line is a tangent. The condition that a line y equal to mx plus c is a tangent. Equation of any tangent to that. The c here, the a by m. Okay. The condition is what? Tangent equation of any tangent. Equation of any tangent. The condition. Here the condition that the y equal to mx plus c means a by m. C equal to a by m. At the point is very important. A by m square and twice by m. At that point, this will be the condition. Number 4. Chord of contact. Very important. Chord of contact, that is y dashed equal to twice a x plus x dashed at the point x dash y dashed. Next, the polar at x dash y dashed. This is y dashed equal to twice a x plus x dashed. The same. The chord with midpoint. Next, the chord with midpoint that is the x dash y dashed of the parabola. Of the parabola, that is t equal to s dashed, where the t is equal to y dashed minus twice a x plus x dashed, and the s dash is equal to y dash square minus 4ax dashed. Okay. Next, the equation of pair of tangent. Equation of pair of tangent from that point x dash y dashed of the parabola. Of the parabola, that t equal to s dashed. So where t equal to y dashed minus twice a x plus x dashed, and the s dash equal to y dash square minus 4ax. This is at the point x dash y dash. Satisfy the equation. The normal at the parametric equation, at square twice at, to the parabola, that is y equal to minus tx plus twice at plus at cube. If m is the slope of the normal, m be the slope, so the equation would become y equal to mx minus twice am minus am cube, which is the normal to the parabola. This is important. Which is the normal to the parabola at the point is very important. Am square twice am. Next, the diameter of the parabola. The diameter of the parabola is y equal to twice a by m, where the m is the slope of the parallel chord which are bisected by it. M be the slope of the chord bisected. Number 10. The equation of chord joining that point at1 square twice at1 and a t2 square twice a t2. Equation of chord. Here it would become y into t1 plus t2 this is equal to twice x plus twice a t1 t2. Okay. Next, number 11. The tangent at the point intersect the tangent, this tangent at the point that the at1 square twice at1 and at2 square twice a t2 intersect at, just solve this equation, you would get the intersect point. Intersect at, the point is very important, a t1 t2 and a t1 plus t2. This is the point of intersection. Number 12. If the normal at the point at1 square twice at1 meet the parabola at the another parametric point at2 twice at2, then this is most important for JEE Advanced, that the relation of t2 is minus t1 by twice by t1. Okay, t2 equal to minus t1 minus 2 by t1. Next, number 3 is ellipse. First one, standard equation. And diagram. Here, the standard diagram would become this type. Okay. This is x, y. This is this C, center, 0, 0. This is the S, A0. Here would be the minus A0. Okay. And this is the 0B, A0, 0B. And this is the x equal to, this line is x equal to A by E. Okay. This is one standard equation. And here this would become this one. This is y equal to b by e equation. This is s dash, and here s, that is 0 be. This is the a0. This is minus a0. And this is the line that y equal to minus b by e. So I just now write the ellipse equation. Here the equation x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Condition is a greater than b. And here this would become x square by a square plus y square by b square. This is 1, but a less than b. Next, measure axis. Measure axis here a dashed, that is a dashed measure axis, this one is perpendicular to x axis and the length, that is the twice a, because here a is 0 and here the minus is 0, so total is twice a. Okay, and here this one a dashed perpendicular to y axis, very important, and the length, here the length twice b. Next, the minor axis. Minor axis here b dashed, that is what? This is b and it is b dashed. This is basically 0 minus b. Is perpendicular to y axis and the length, this is twice b. Here b dashed, this one b dashed is perpendicular to x axis. Basically this is x here and that is y, x axis, and the length, here the length twice a. Next, the center. Here center is 0 0, same. Here the center, that is also 0 0. Just a minute. I just plug my laptop into the charger. Charge is very low and set up the whole board. Just a few minutes and checking my connection is okay or not. Okay, this is okay. Here center is 0 0, almost same. Now the vertices. Here one is a, this is a 0 and the another is a dashed, this is minus a 0. Here the one is a, that is 0 b, and the another a dash, that is 0 and minus b. Relation between a, b and e. E means the eccentricity. Here the a square equal to b square into 1 minus e square. basically the eccentricity. Okay, relation between A, B and the E, and here this will become the B square equal to A square into 1 minus E square. Next, the foci. Two foci, S and S dashed. S, A is 0 and the S dashed minus A is 0. Okay. So here also be the two. One is S, that is zero B and the another S dashed 0 minus B. Next, the directrix. The directrix that here the x equal to A by E. This is for right one, Zm equation. And x equal to minus A by E. This is basically the Z dashed M dashed. Basically retain the twice combination that y equal to here the y equal to plus minus B by E. Here this is the x equal to plus minus A by E. Okay. Length of latus rectum. Length of latus rectum. Here that is the twice B square by A. And here this should become twice A square by B. Next, the equation of latus rectum. Equation of latus rectum that A plus minus EX. And here that would become B plus minus EY. This is the general form of two ellipse equation. Next, the parametric equation. This is the standard form. Now, number one, the parametric equation. Here the parametric equation that x equal to a cos theta and the y equal to b sin theta. Because these two are satisfy the equation x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. And the another form, a cos means a sec theta would be satisfied. X equal to a sec theta and y equal to b tan theta. Okay. This is also a parametric equation. Point is theta. Number 2. Equation of tangent at point theta. Equation of tangent at the point theta. This is x by a cos theta plus y by b sin theta is equal to 1. Or this is written in another form, x by a sec theta minus y by b tan theta. This is equal to 1. Next, the equation of normal. Equation of normal at the point theta, that the ax by a cos theta minus by by sin theta, this is equal to a square minus b square, or it is written in another form, ax by sec theta plus by by tan theta, this is equal to a square plus b square. Okay, this is the equation of normal. Next, number 4. Any equation of the tangent, equation of tangent at the point P x dash y dash on the ellipse, this would become the x dash divided by a square plus y dash divided by b square, that is equal to 1. Next one is very important. Condition that a line y equal to mx plus c touches the ellipse. The condition is that c square equal to a square m square plus b square. This is the condition. And equation of any tangent to the ellipse, equation of any tangent to the ellipse, this is basically y equal to mx plus minus square root of a square m square plus b square. Number 6. Equation of chord of contact. Equation of chord of contact at the point x dash y dash. This is x dash divided by a square plus y dash divided by b square is equal to 1. Next, equation of polar. Equation of polar at the point x dash y dash. This is nothing but the same, x dash by a square plus y dash by b square is equal to 1. Next, equation of chord whose midpoint, equation of chord midpoint is basically x dash y dash is t equal to s dash, where the t equal to x dash divided by a square plus y dash divided by b square minus 1, and the s dash is equivalent to x dash square by a square. This is basically the ellipse, y dash square by b square minus 1. Okay. Next, number 9. Equation of the pair of tangent from a point to the ellipse. Pair of tangent from a point the point is x dash y dash to the ellipse. This is nothing but t square equal to s dash, where the s is equivalent to x square by a square plus y square by b square minus 1. Director circle equation, very important. Director circle equation is basically x square plus y square equal to, this is some equivalent to great circle of in 3D. a square plus b square. Auxiliary circle equation. Auxiliary circle equation. This is basically x square plus y square equal to a square. And the last one, equation of diameter from the ellipse. For ellipse, this is equal to y equal to minus b square by a square m into x, and m slope of parallel chord. Next topic number 4, hyperbola. First one, the diagram. Okay, standard equation and diagram. Number 1. This is the x and this is the y. X and the y. Okay. This is L dashed one side and another side should be the same. Here this point is C, 0, 0. This is S, A, 0. This is any point on the hyperbola, that is xy. This is point B. This is A. Here is the same A dashed, S dashed, minus A is 0. This is the diagram of the hyperbola. And here the equation, the x equal to A by E, and this is x equal to minus A by E. Basically the k dashed. Okay. M dashed. So now, first one, the standard equation. Standard equation, that is the x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. This is the standard equation. Vertex, that is a and a dashed, that would become plus minus a0. This is the vertex. Center is C. Define the point 0, 0. Foci, that is plus minus A is 0. Next, transverse axis length. This is called transverse axis length, not latus rectum. Transverse axis length. Transverse axis length, this is equal to 2a for equation y equal to 0. And the conjugate axis length, conjugate, this is nothing but twice b, and the equation is x equal to 0. Transverse and conjugate axis length. Next, the directrix. Directrix is basically x equal to plus minus a by e. Length its latest rectum. This one L dash. Length its latest rectum. This is L dash equal to twice b square by a. Twice b square by a. Next, the eccentricity. Eccentricity, that is the square equal to 1 plus b square divided by a square. E square equal to 1 plus b square divided by a square. Next, number 2. An equation of tangent at the point on the hyperbola. Equation of tangent at the point x dash y dash on hyperbola. This is nothing but x dash divided by a square minus y dash divided by b square, that is equal to 1. Number 3. Condition that a line y equal to mx plus c touches the hyperbola that is c square is a square m square minus b square. Okay, this is the condition. Number 4. Equation of any tangent to the hyperbola. Any tangent to the hyperbola, that is y equal to mx plus minus square root of a square m square minus b square. Equation of chord of contact. Equation of chord of contact, that is x dash divided by a square minus y dash divided by b square is equal to 1. Next, equation of polar. This be the same. Polar of this point x dash y dash. This is the x dash divided by a square minus y dash divided by b square is 1. Next, equation of pair of tangent. From a point basically the x dash y dash to the hyperbola is what? T square is equal to s dash, where the s equivalent to this is nothing but x square by s square divided by y square by b square minus 1. Directed circle equation. Number 8. This is nothing but x square plus y square equal to s square minus b square. Next, number 9. Diameter of an hyperbolic equation. This is y equal to plus, it should be plus b square divided by a square m into x. M slope of parallel chords. M be the slope of parallel chord. Number 10. Equation of the asymptote. This is for JEE Advanced. This is nothing but x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 0, or you would get x by a plus minus y by b equal to 0. The last one, number 11. Hyperbola whose asymptotes are perpendicular to each other is called the rectangular hyperbola. Okay. This is the definition of the rectangular hyperbola, that hyperbola whose asymptotes are the perpendicular to each other. This is called the rectangular hyperbola. The rectangular hyperbola and its general equation is very important. Basically, the x square minus y square is equal to a square. This is written in the form xy equal to c square. Okay, xy equal to c square. And the parametric equation of the rectangular hyperbola that satisfy x equal to ct and y equal to c by t. X equal to ct and y equal to c by t, because this equation satisfy, this is x square minus y square equal to a square, and the rectangular hyperbola, the diagram, basically we just written xy equal to c square. One is in the first coordinate and another in the third coordinate, first, second, third. This is the diagram of the rectangular hyperbola, xy equal to c square. So, we now conclude here 4 topic: circle, parabola, hyperbola, ellipse, basically called as the conic section. We now switched our lecture into the problem discussion session. First problem is JEE Advanced 2019. A line y equal to mx plus 1 intersect the circle at the point PQ. If the midpoint of the line segment PQ has x coordinate minus 3 by 5, then which one of the following option is correct? Okay. This is basically MCQ question. So, given equation x minus 3 whole square plus y plus 2 whole square is equal to 25, equation number 1, and the line y equal to mx plus 1. This is equation number 2. X coordinate is given. X coordinate. This is minus 3 by 5. So y coordinate we just get 1 minus 3 by 5. Very easy. 1 minus 3 by 5 meter. So the A point would become minus 3 by 5 and 1 minus 3 by 5 meter. Okay. This is the A coordinate. I just now draw a figure for your better concept, that this is a circle. This is x and the y. This is a line. This is basically center. Circle center 3 minus 2. Okay. This is PQ. And that is basically C perpendicular to this point. This is the A. This is the 90 degree. So from the diagram, that AC is perpendicular to PQ. So simple concept, slope of AC means the M, slope means M of AC into slope of PQ, M of PQ, that is minus 1, because AC is perpendicular to PQ. Condition is what? M1, M2 is minus 1. Put this value, or minus 2 minus 1 plus 3 by 5 divide by 3 plus 3 by 5 into M, that the minus 1, you would get, or you would get a quadratic equation 3m square minus 15m plus 18 is equal to 0. You would get the value of the m 2 or 3. So 2 or 3 value m, that means that is equal to 2 less than equal to m less than 4. Option G is correct. Option D is correct. Next. Question number 2. JEE Advanced 2022 NAT. Numerical answer type. Let ABC be the triangle with AB1, AC3 and the angle BAC is pi by 2. If a circle of radius r greater than 0 touches the side AB, AC and also touches internally the circumcircle of the triangle ABC. Okay. Then the value of r is what? This is the question. Try yourself first. And read out the question very carefully. You have to find the value of the r. Okay. First, you should draw the diagram by the equation. This is the beauty of the geometry. Here, this one. This is the A, 0, 0. Obviously x and y axis. This is B and that is this C. Solve this line, you will get the point. And this is the midpoint, half C by 2. You will get midpoint of these two coordinates. So equation of circumcircle, that is x minus half whole square plus y minus 3 by 2 whole square. This is equal to half square 3 by 2 square. This you would get the 5 by 2. Or the equation becomes x minus half whole square plus y minus 3 by 2 whole square. This is equal to 5 by 2. Equation number 1. So required circle touches AB and AC with radius r. That implies that x minus r whole square plus y minus r whole square. This is nothing but r square. Equation number 2. If the circle in equation 2 touches the circumcircle internally, we have got by the condition that the diameter d of C1 C2 is equal to mod of R1 minus R2. We already discussed this theory in chapter summary class. It would become half minus R whole square C by 2 minus R whole square. This is equal to mod. Put this value root 5 by 2 minus R whole square. Solve this one. You would get a quadratic equation that the r square minus 4r plus root 10r, that is equal to 0, you would get the value of r. R is 0 and 4 minus root 10. This is meaningless or valueless? Meaningless. So it would become the correct r equal to 4 minus root 10, that is equal to 0.837, that is nearly equal to 0.84. This would become the value of the r, 0.84. You should write this dash 0.84. Next, problem number 3, JEE Main 2023. Let r be the focus of the parabola y square equal to 20x and the line y equal to mx plus c intersect the parabola at 2 points P and Q. Let the point 10, 10, G be the centroid of the triangle PQR. If C minus M equal to 6, then the value of the PQ is what? Okay. So first you should draw the diagram of the equation. This is parabola. And this is a line. This is x origin and the y. This is point R, 5, 0. This is Q point, x2, y2. And that is P, x1, y1. Okay. So y square equal to 20x given. Means the R point is what? 5, 0. Y square equal to 4x. So this triangle, given the centroid, that the Z 10, 10, this is equivalent to Z of centroid, means the x1 plus x2 plus 5 divided by 3, y1 plus y2 plus 0 is divided by 3. That is equivalent to x1 plus x2, this is 25, and the y1 plus y2, this is equal to 30. This is equation number 1. And C minus M is given 6. That means C is what? M plus 6. This is equation 2. So line y equal to mx plus c. Put this value of the c, mx plus m plus 6. This is equivalent to x equal to y minus m plus 6 divided by m. This is equation number 3. Solve. Just solve. Eliminating x in the parabola. Eliminating x in the parabola, we get, eliminating x in parabola means y square equal to 20x. We would get what? Y square equal to 20 into y minus m plus 6 divided by m. Solve this. You would get the my square equal my square minus 20y plus 20 into m plus 6. This is equal to 0. Equation number 4. Those roots are y1 and y2. Roots. Quadratic equation, two roots y1 and y2. So sum of roots that the y1 plus y2, this is minus b by a, that 20 by m. Okay, this is equal to 30 given, or you would get the value of the m 2 by 3 from the equation 3. from the equation 3. So therefore, C is what? 2 by 3 plus 6. Okay, this is 20 by 3. So now calculate for m equal to 2 by 3, that the 2/3 y square minus 20y plus 20 into 2/3 plus 6, this is equal to 0. Or you would get this quadratic equation that y square minus 30y plus 200, this is equal to 0. You would get the value of y, that one is 20 and another is 10. So simplify for two value. First one, for y equal to 20, x equal to 20. For y equal to 10 and y equal to 5. Y equal to 10, x equal to 5. Okay. Solve this one. That the PQ square is what? This is x2 minus x1. This is the r whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So because we would get the 2 point x1 y1 and y1 y2, this is basically PQ. x1 y1 x2 y2 would get the point, you would get the value of r. R means the square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Put this value 20 minus 5 whole square plus 20 minus 10 whole square. This would become 325. 325. PQ square is equal to 325. Okay, this is value of the PQ. 325 would be the correct answer. Option A is correct. 325. Next, go ahead. Question number 4 is JEE Advanced 2020. Let AB and lambda be the positive real number. Suppose P is an endpoint of the latest rectangle of the parabola y square equal to 4 lambda x, and suppose the ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 passes through the point P. If the tangent to the parabola and the ellipse at the point P is perpendicular to each other, then the eccentricity of the ellipse is what? JEE Advanced 2020. This is very important question from the conic section. Y square equal to 4 lambda x. This is equation number 1. So P be a point of what? Lambda to lambda. Okay. Of the given ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. So passes through the point this one. So differentiating with respect to x both sides, we would get the dy dx, that is equal to 2 lambda by y. Slope of tangent to the parabola, that is m1 equal to 1. Similarly, differentiate, I just differentiate this equation. Now differentiate this equation. The x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 for getting the slope, because the differentiating with respect to x, that the twice by a square twice y by b square dy dx, this is equal to 0, or you would get the dy dx value. This is nothing but the b square x divided by a square y. So slope of the tangent, this is m2, this is given y equal to mx, m here minus b square by 2a square. minus b square by 2a square. So it is given the perpendicular condition, that means the m1 m2, this is nothing but the minus 1. Put this value 1 minus b square by 2a square. Okay, this is minus 1, or you would get the value of the b root 2a. So you have to find the eccentricity of the ellipse. That the ellipse equation x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1, whose eccentricity e would what? Square root of 1 minus a square by b square. Put this value square root of 1 minus half, that would become 1 by root 2. This is for b greater than a. Okay, 1 by root 2 would be the correct answer. Option A is the correct. Last question, question number 5 from the JEE Advanced 2017. If 2x minus y plus 1 equal to 0 is a tangent to the hyperbola x square by a square minus y square by 16 equal to 1, then which one of the following cannot be side of a right angle triangle? This is for the MSQ. Multiple select question, means the one or more than one answer should be the correct. One should be the correct and more than one should be the correct. So here given the tangent T, that is equivalent to 2x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. So the hyperbola H, this is given x square by y square minus y square by 16, that is equal to 1. So point P, this is the parametric point. This is basically a sec theta and the y tan theta. B tan theta means here B means 4. Okay, B tan theta. So now put this value in the equation. So the tangent would equivalent to that x sec theta divided by a minus y tan theta is divided by 4, that is equal to 1. Solve this. Now compare. Okay, comparing. On comparing, you would get the sec theta value, that is the minus 2ic. So tan theta would become what? Minus 4. Okay. So, or the 4a square minus 16 would be 1. You would get the value of the a by solution, quadratic equation, minus b plus minus. Okay, b square minus 4ac by 2a, root 17 by 2. So 2a value, that the twice a, that would become the root 17. Since only root 17, 4 and 1 can be side of the right triangle. Root 17, 4 and the 1 be the side of the right angle triangle. This one. So option A is correct. A is correct. Because A 4 1 is also satisfied. Option C A 4 2 is also satisfied. Option D B is not satisfied because here is given the 1. Okay, 4 1. Here the 2A 8 and 1, it should be the correct. Option here the A, C and the D, 3 are be the correct. Okay, option A, option C and option D, 3 are be the correct. Now this is basically question number 5. Okay, this is basically I just mistake here. This is basically the question number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we now discuss here the 5 important question from the JEE Main and Advanced Mathematics. So for your better concept, practice and understanding, I usually give you the another 5 important home tasks. You just pause this video and take a screenshot quickly. All the 5 questions are from the JEE Main, recent type of question. Take a screenshot quickly. So I think you just take the home task of the 5 questions. So we now cover here the 10 important question from the JEE Main Advanced Mathematics of the chapter Conic Section, and I think after solving this 10 question, you will be able to solve any other question from this chapter Conic Section from the JEE Main and Advanced question, and I think this will be very helpful for you. And last but not the least, the contact section. Solve this homework, and if anyone needs this file like the study material of my YouTube lecture, just mail without no hesitation with this ID, that the cat Schrödinger's 1935@gmail.com. So last but not the least, thank you very much. Stay well and happy. We'll meet in our next lecture, that the class 12 vector algebra and the 3D geometry.